Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I'm doing great, thank you. I represent the URI Chapter of the American Association of University Professors, and I'm here to speak in favor of House 5098. And I wanted to thank Representative McEntee for introducing this bill again this year, as well as Representative Craven, Representative Ruggiero, Representative O'Brien, and Representative Kearney. I wanted to add a couple of comments to some of the questions that were already asked of Aaron, but I'll save those to the end. I'll just give a couple of brief introductory comments here. All of the work done by university faculty, all the research done by university faculty is tentative in its very nature until it's published, until it's public. The question about what are impressions or what are working papers. Impressions could be something as simple as the notes that you're taking there in a meeting like this. You're talking to other researchers about a topic and they say something that makes you think, that data makes sense when I think about it that way, I should go look at it. And maybe you go to look at it and it turns out to not make sense, but it doesn't need to be public access because that's what researchers do. They explore a whole variety of different areas, and we don't want to stymie that exploration. The question about whether the emails would be public after publication, that's not the way that I read the statute. I'm not an attorney. I think Representative McEntee's explanation made sense to me, but I'll point out another place in the statute that makes that clear. In section I, it says reports and statements of strategy or negotiation with respect to the investment or borrowing of public funds until such time of those transactions are entered into. So when the state is coming up with a strategy or making financial decisions about how to invest public funds, those communications are not open to public access until they enter into an agreement. That language about entering into agreement is absent in this bill or in this section that we're talking about this evening. And so absent that language, it wouldn't open up the emails later on. And for some of the same reasons I mentioned about impressions or memos. Sometimes as researchers we go down the wrong path and the research and the data kind of reveal that to us. Issues of confidentiality. I'll use one that could be near and dear to all of your hearts. Let's say there's a political scientist somewhere in the country that wants to study how General Assemblies really pass laws, because we know that it's not done the way that the civics always teaches us it's done. And the only way they can really get to the conversations about what happens, what are the discussions like in rooms like this or in rooms like that with the door closed, how do they get to that? They need to make sure people, members of the General Assembly across the country need to say, I'll talk to you, but you better not use my name, ever. And that's how a political scientist could get that kind of research. And the way it would show up in data later on is you'd be coded. You wouldn't be Representative Corbacy, you'd be Representative 125, and there'd be no way to connect you to your comments.
Trust me, I wouldn't talk.
And then whether the scientific research is public or not, it is when it's published. When it's published, all the data, and that's what makes the work of university researchers so valuable to the common good, to increasing knowledge and to producing knowledge, is that we start to develop an understanding of what's true and what's not true because it goes through a process of peer review, because other scholars get to question it, because other scholars get to challenge it, because other scholars get to present data that might contradict what you're working on. It's those final conclusions that go through that process that become public that then we can hang our hats on it and say, all right, this is where we are. We're not going to waste time sifting through what we've worked on for the last 5 years getting to this point. You don't need to, because the researchers have done it. But I think besides that tentative part of it, I think that there are two other reasons. Well, I'll give one other reason, because Aaron already talked about the shielding research from ideological attacks. But it's also in the public interest. If somebody requests public access to my research while I'm doing the research and I'm not on the right track yet, I haven't reached my conclusions, we don't want that information in the public in a way that might be misleading. It might harm the public. So besides the fact that the work is tentative until it's published, and the Academy has a very rigorous way of ensuring that what's published in academic journals and books is worthy of publication. Besides that, and besides the possible ideological attacks that my colleague mentioned, it's in the public interest to be able to keep this because we don't want to unintentionally scare people or misinform people in the process of trying to figure out what's true or what's not true. I think this is a very good bill. It's a good bill for the faculty at URI. It's a good bill to go to Chairman Keeble's question. It's a good bill for the faculty of Brown. I mean, if Brown nurses and URI nurses are going to be doing research together, and Brown isn't open to these requests, they might have some concerns, as Aaron pointed out and as the chairman mentioned. So it's good for the faculty, it's good for the state, it's good for the public, the common good. And we hope that this committee recommends passage of this bill again as it did last year. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Any questions for Jay? All right, thank you very much.